Available now. Link below.
In this jaw-dropping special report, we expose the utter madness that gripped the nation during the once-in-a-lifetime solar eclipse. Brace yourselves for the shocking footage of a Weather Channel reporter completely losing her mind, screaming maniacally as the moon blotted out the sun. But that's not all. We'll also reveal the View's Sunny Hostin's outrageous claim that eclipses and earthquakes are caused by climate change. Yes, you heard that right. And if you thought it couldn't get any crazier, think again. We'll take you inside the chaos at zoos across America where animals went berserk as an eerie darkness descended. But the insanity doesn't stop there. You won't believe the scenes of millions grinding to a halt, transfixed by the celestial spectacle. And stay tuned for my no-holds-barred final thought on what this says about the state of our country, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. Now, folks, before we dive into the eclipse insanity, let's take a moment to arm ourselves against the everyday madness with our friends at Get the Tea. Just like the moon shields the earth from the sun's fury during an eclipse, Get the Tea's amazing supplements and herbal cleansing teas protect your body from the toxic onslaught of modern life. With beach season just around the corner, their Apple Cider Plus is a must-try, but my personal favorite, the tea itself. I've got a monthly subscription to keep my body in fighting shape, ready to face any challenge, whether it's a cosmic event or a media meltdown. So head to getthetea.com and remember to use code NEXTNEWS for an extra 10% off just for you. Now let's talk about the solar eclipse that sent shockwaves across America. As the moon's shadow raced from Mexico to Maine, millions stopped in their tracks to witness the rare cosmic spectacle. In Fredericksburg, Texas, the eclipse reached totality at 1:33 p.m., plunging the area into eerie twilight. That's when one Weather Channel reporter completely lost it. Watch.
Darkness! 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Totality, we're in it and we're behind a cloud. But I still want you to appreciate the darkness that we are experiencing. And by the way, our temperature has dropped. We're down to 72 degrees. I can even see a blue spot right there. Come on. We've got 4 minutes. The crowd is willing it. Yeah! Whoa! We can see it. Just for a minute. Just for a second. But I'll take it. I will take it. Look at it. Oh, my God. We got it. We got it. Oh, my God, Lord. Look at it.
Screaming at the top of her lungs, the reporter's unhinged reaction to the darkness left viewers stunned, but she wasn't the only one losing her mind over the eclipse. Enter the View's Sunny Hostin, who made the outrageous claim that eclipses and earthquakes are caused by climate change. Watch.
People are having all sorts of conspiracies about the end of the world. And then I read online that the earthquake epicenter was actually at Bedminster in New Jersey.
Right.
Fun fact. So it originated with Trump.
I have to say, I know, right? I mean, I have to say, Karen Dupiche, our wonderful, one of our wonderful makeup artists, when the earthquake was happening, she put her coat on and she was like, Jesus is coming.
I'm out.
I'm out. I'm leaving. We've got a solar eclipse. We've got the earthquake. She ran down the hallway.
The rapture is here.
The rapture's here. And then also I learned that the cicadas are coming.
Cicadas.
Cicadas.
Although I love
for the first time in
like
no,
100 years.
No.
Two different. Well, this is what I read. Two different times.
Two different kinds of cicadas.
Yes, two different times are coming.
The good cicadas and the bad cicadas.
But for the first time in many, many years.
No, every 17 years this happens.
Well, that's not what I read, but maybe you know, maybe you know better. But
in a way,
say all those things together would maybe lead one to believe that, you know, either climate change exists,
that's more
or something is
returning.
Earthquakes are not at the mercy of climate change. It's underground.
No, it happens, and the eclipse, they've known about the eclipse coming because eclipses happen, and they actually can say when these things are going to happen. So all these folks who are saying, you know, it's a sign from God, God doesn't give you warning. Okay? You think he gave people at the Tower of Babel warning? Oh, I'm about to jack y'all up? No. God does stuff, and then you figure, oh, that's probably because I just, You know, I mean, it's no. But the cicadas come, we have them every 17 years. There's some we get every 20 some odd years. And they just go under and they come back up. And now there's two, they make noise and have sex.
And sing. And this time, both types are coming.
They have
but
sex?
It's
Yes.
They make, what's
They
the
make
noise?
new
What's the
cicadas who
noise while
go-
they're having sex? Oh, God.
No, in addition to the cicada sex, I think the fact that the earthquake and the eclipse specifically, it's really great to see the coverage on news.
Okay, that's enough of that. Now, Hostin's ridiculous assertion was so off base that even her co-hosts Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar had to jump in to try to save her from herself, but that insanity didn't stop there. As the eclipse swept across the nation, zoo animals went berserk. At the Dallas Zoo, giraffes, zebras, and ostriches sprinted away in a panic as the moon approached the sun. Watch. Now, the 115-mile-wide eclipse completely covered the sun in some areas, causing near pitch-black darkness and a drop in temperature. Crowds gathered in cities across the path of totality, from Texas to Maine, to witness the once-in-a-lifetime event. But the eclipse mania wasn't without its consequences. The Texas Department of Transportation reported multiple crashes along the path of totality in Waco, resulting in major traffic delays for thousands who flocked to the Lone Star State. And in McIntosh County, Oklahoma, a car crash narrowed eastbound I-40 down to one lane, leaving crews cleaning up the highway for most of the day. Now, despite the ominous weather forecast suggesting thunderstorms and cloud coverage that could limit visibility, deep-pocketed thrill seekers were undeterred. Thousands packed towns across the path of totality, setting up deck chairs with eclipse glasses. Orchestras played the Star Wars theme. And the eclipse's grand finale took place in Maine, where families took a break from the spring to witness the celestial wonder. The last partial eclipse was seen in Caribou at 4:40 p.m., marking the end of an unforgettable day that brought America to a standstill. But amidst the awe and wonder, let's not forget the darker side of the eclipse frenzy. The unhinged reactions, the pseudoscientific claims, and the chaos on the roads all point to a nation on edge, ready to drop everything at a moment's notice for a fleeting glimpse of something extraordinary. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. My final thought is next. Folks, the 2024 solar eclipse may have been a once-in-a-lifetime spectacle, but it also revealed some troubling truths about the state of our nation. When reporters lose their minds on live TV, when TV hosts spout pseudoscience with impunity, and when the mere sight of a celestial event can bring our infrastructure to its knees, it's clear that something is deeply wrong. But perhaps most concerning of all is the way in which so many Americans were willing to drop everything to put their lives on hold for a fleeting moment of cosmic novelty. Now, don't get me wrong, witnessing a total solar eclipse is an awe-inspiring experience, but when we prioritize these brief moments of wonder over the hard work of building a stable and prosperous and rational society, we do so at our own peril. So let the 2024 eclipse be a wake-up call. It's time to get serious about the challenges we face before the next moment of madness catches us unprepared. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.